Hello, it's me, Joseph Chaney of the world-famous, incredibly popular YouTube channel, Joseph Chaney Media. Uh, well, I just finished like a little over a year of actually formally doing YouTube and pursuing it and treating it like something serious. That's kind of been a big deal for me, and I'm really happy with how it went, and I kind of just... For whoever on earth ends up watching this, I have no idea who the audience will actually be. I just kind of wanted to make a end of year wrap up, looking forward to 2026, looking back on 2025 short video. That's not going to be the title, but that would be a good title. Anyway, at the end of, I guess the end of last year, I started considering doing YouTube stuff, and I wasn't really sure if I was going to take it that seriously or if I was going to pursue it in any kind of real way. I've made a couple attempts in my life at starting a YouTube channel, and they've all failed miserably because I just, for whatever reason, cannot seem to stick with something for very long, and it's been nice that I've actually managed to change that this year. To start, I wanted to just make one video. I made a 4-hour super cut of the episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and the Clone Wars finale, the last 4 episodes. And I had always kind of wanted to just make a video about that because I thought it was a cool thing that I had put together, and I thought about just for my own sake, not even for any purpose of gaining any traction on the internet. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to put this thing together for fun and put it out there, and if it gets a response, cool, maybe I'll follow up and see if there's anything worth exploring there, and if not, cool, I made it for me and it was fun. And it definitely wasn't like viral or a smash hit or anything, but 10,000 views at the time of recording this, and for me that was a big deal, and I wanted to do more. I kind of, like I said, that one was just kind of like a passion project, so I just kind of got it out there, and then I realized that I wasn't nearly as thorough as I could have been, and over the next few weeks after having made that video, I started to get kind of irritated with myself for not actually conveying everything to the fullest extent, because it was just kind of like, just get the video out there, and just do it just to have it. So I kind of got fixated on it, and a lot of people, very rightfully so, pointed out a lot of things that I didn't cover properly in that video. So I guess I was just kind of like, I'm gonna make another one of these videos on basically the exact same topic, but I want to flesh it out a ton more, and just go into every single detail about how I feel about, again, it was all about Star Wars, just the state of the franchise, how I feel about the story, how I feel about like what people have to say about it, just everything. I was like, you know what, I have so many thoughts on this subject, I am just going to go all in and put together as comprehensive of a exploration of where Star Wars is at, and just see how it goes. And that one was also kind of just for me. I just kind of wanted to just get my thoughts out there. What I've really wanted to do, for a while actually, is make these kind of like love letter appreciation videos to all of my favorite things. I have a list of just so many movies and shows and books and video games that I just love. Things that mean the world to me. And I kind of thought to myself, man, it would be really fun to just make a like love letter appreciation video essay for all of those. But yeah, so I started with Adventure Time, my favorite show of all time, my favorite story of all time. I made that video, and the response was overwhelmingly positive. I can't overstate enough how much I have appreciated the response that video got. I think it's around like a little over 50,000 views right now, which is, again, huge for me. And yeah, just, I mean, the day that I posted that and the days following when the views were going up, I cannot describe enough how special it was to be receiving all of those comments. Pretty certain I can say I have legitimately looked at every single comment that has been posted on that video, and actually all my other videos. So if you left a comment, even if I didn't respond to it because there were a lot of things to respond to, I saw it and it meant a lot to me. But yeah, I just wanted to keep doing those, and I just wanted to keep writing those scripts and putting those clips together and just kind of conveying everything that I feel about my favorite things. It's been very enjoyable. It's been, in ways, borderline therapeutic to have that as a project to work on and to kind of like outpour my love of those stories into videos like that and sharing it with people and hearing people say that they feel the same or that they don't, or just saying just complete randomness, because that happens too sometimes. Eventually, I kind of figured I had some other ideas I wanted to do, and I figured let's not spend the entire year working on just the exact same kind of video. And so I have been wanting to also try my hand at making Plunder Phonics music for a little while. So I made an Adventure Time remix, I did a John Wick one, a Hollow Knight one, and then the last one I did was an Over the Garden Wall one. And that was a fun experience. I kind of have zero experience with music at all, and it was very much just like, screw it, let's just do this and see how it goes. For a beginner, I'm fairly content with, at the very least, the Adventure Time one. I'm pretty happy with the Over the Garden Wall one. Some of those I'm not so happy with, but it was a good experiment. I'm glad I did it, and I might come back to it, I might not, I'm not really sure. But then I did eventually close out the remaining videos for the rest of the year with more video essays, more of the beautiful stories videos that I had been doing. Probably the biggest challenge with everything that I've tackled this year on YouTube has been keeping my thoughts short and condensed, because I have a tendency to go on and on and on, and I write my scripts and I go, okay, it's done. And then I think of one other thing that I should mention, and I go back and I put it in there, and then I put another thing in, and I just keep coming back and adding more and more and more to it. And it doesn't even end once I'm starting recording. There have been times where I'm editing the video and it's almost done, and I'll think to myself, oh crap, I literally forgot an entire thing I wanted to say, and I'll go back and write a new section and re-record it and put it in the video. It's a little exhausting. I've had to set limits for myself. I have a tendency to just go too far, and I think that it shows in the final products. The videos that I've done, I think, that are on the shorter end of things have actually been the better ones. I think that the Minecraft one is one of the better ones that I put together. I think it's one of the shortest. And then just the last few that I've done at the end of the year, I very intentionally kept as short as I could. I made myself keep it short. I did not let myself go on and on. If something was not crucial in my mind, didn't even bother writing about it. Because I think I got a little carried away with videos like the John Wick one. I think I got a little carried away with the John Wick one, and I'm not super proud of that one. And in a way, the Clone Wars one. I think the Clone Wars one still works, but I think I got a little carried away too and went a little long. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to spend the year just getting 2 videos a month. Sometimes I would get that, sometimes I wouldn't get to that. And just see where this whole YouTube pursuit would take me. I'm really happy with how a lot of it has turned out, and I'm definitely going to be continuing to do it. I want to make more of the video essays. I might want to do more of the Plunder Phonics stuff. And I have some other ideas for next year, some other things that I would like to kind of get into and start working on to mix things up a little and not just have the rhythm every week be write a script, download all the clips, you know, edit the video together. As fun as that is, I don't want to do that endlessly. But yeah, I guess to kind of close things out, I really just wanted to say that for everyone that has been watching and for everyone that has subscribed or left a like or left a comment, said anything supportive, or just shared their thoughts at all, literally anything. Anybody that's watched my videos, engaged with the stuff that I'm putting out there in any way, I appreciate it a ton. I really, really do. I had no idea where any of this was going to go, and by no means has it exploded, by no means am I super popular on the internet, by no means have I made it, but I am really content with where I'm at right now, and I'm feeling really optimistic about continuing forward and potentially making something out of this. I made it a point to try to keep everything in my videos as positive as I could. I feel like it's very easy to just go on YouTube and just criticize and throw negativity out there and just say, I don't like this, I don't like that, and not talk about the good things about it. And I wanted to talk about the things that I like the most, and I wanted to talk about what's good about them, without ignoring flaws, because flaws exist in everything. I just kind of wanted to create a very positive flow of videos, I guess. And I think it's a sign that I somewhat succeeded at that, because the vast majority of comments that I receive are very positive. It's mostly people sharing their experiences with the show, or talking about something they liked about the video that I did, and just being really genuine and really kind, and I've appreciated that a ton. So, I don't know, I'm starting to... My phone that I'm using to record, because I don't have professional equipment, literally just died as I was recording the last piece of the video, and literally saying, I'm rambling and I'm gonna wrap it up now. So, we're back, and the angle's probably different. Anyway, I was basically just concluding everything by saying that I am immensely appreciative of all of the feedback that I have received, and I just was kind of saying that I just want to treat this like it's going to become a tradition of saying, hey, I did a whole year of this YouTube stuff, here's an end of year video talking about how I feel about how things went, and talking about how, you know, there's things that I'm hoping to do in the future, and how I feel about how things went, and how I feel about how things are gonna go. Yeah, I guess that's that. I just, you know, thank you for everything, and I'm really, really looking forward to doing more stuff next year. So, bye.